Hi there, welcome to another episode of Flip My Bike, the channel that shows you how easy you can find a bike, fix it if required and sell it over, making some spare cash for yourself. Today, I'll take you on a journey, but this time will be a different journey. We'll go on a search for a great mountain bike, but this time for my dad. He's been asking me for a bike for a while, and now I believe it's the right time to go and get him one. He's got a birthday in a few days from now, so let's go, let's dive in and see what bikes are available for us. We've got in our hand a budget, as usual, around £100. I'm excited to see what bikes are out there, what we can find him, and it's definitely something he will enjoy. We're looking for a medium frame since he's 5'7", that definitely will fit him very well. 27.5-inch wheels, hydraulic brakes, lockable suspension are other requirements I'll be looking for. Gears, they can be 24 or 27, highly dependable on the bike. So let's see what we can find him today. We found a couple that are good for our requirements and purpose. The first one, it's a Fuji. It has 26-inch wheels, front lockable suspension, unfortunately not hydraulic brakes. So overall, a good bike, but definitely not something for us. But the second one, it's a Saracen Tufftrax competition. So overall, a better bike than the Fuji. It does have 27.5-inch wheels, hydraulic brakes, lockable suspension, and 27 gears. So overall, a better bike than the Fuji, and it does tick all the boxes. So I believe that is the bike for us. On the pictures, looks good. It's been sitting for a while. So I'm not expecting a top condition bike, but as you already know, we'll definitely make it that way. So let's go. Let's see if that is the bike for us, and if it is, we're definitely in for a good deal today. I'm quite excited for this one. As you know, we're going to have a look at that Saracen. It is a good overall bike as far as I know, and I'm excited to see if that is the bike for that. So let's go, let's see the bike, and let's make the deal there and then. On the way for this one, I'm quite excited to see if that is the bike for my dad. It's gonna be a great present, but if that's the bike, I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thank you. We've loaded the bike. Let's go back to the garage. We've got the bike. We've paid the asking price, which was £80, but I think it's definitely worth it. So let's go back to the garage and see what the bike is. Right, I'm starving, so we're just stopping to refuel. Let's get some McDonald's and let's carry on the way. Here it is, Saracen Tufftrax comp disc. Lots of names for a bike, but look at it, such a nice color and also quite a comfortable bike. As I said, 27.5-inch wheels, lockable front suspension, hydraulic brakes and 27 gears at the back. So overall, a good equipment for a mountain bike. Of course, as you probably already know, there's a couple of things that needs to be addressed. We'll start by replacing the pedals. We'll put something nice and fancier. We'll then replace the saddle, and then we'll put a gel saddle on that place so it's comfortable to ride. After that, we'll have to replace the cables for the gears, the front one and the rear one. Overall, an easy job. So let's crack on. Let's put it upstairs on the stand and let's see how we can do that. We've got the bike on the stand, and now we want to make sure we haven't missed on any problems with the bike. So let's go and check if there is any other issues with it. There is some issue with the gears, what we have to check, but nothing too major, I hope. To me, everything looks fine, apart from adjusting the gears, but we'll do that anyway as we're gonna be replacing the cables. So let's go, let's replace the cables and let's see how it's gonna be with the gears. As you already know, the first job is gonna be replacing the rusty cables. So we'll begin with the rear one. It's quite easy. You just need an Allen key number 5 and you're just gonna untie it this end. Once we do that, the cable comes loose and then we can just pull it out. So now, once you got the cable out, then you start taking the tubes out and all the way to the front. Once you take the tubes out, then we'll take the final one and we'll put them where we can find them again. So then I just push the cable and that's how it comes out. It's quite easy, straightforward, nothing too special. Then we're gonna go grab the new cable and we'll show you the difference between the new cable and the old cable as well. So the rust is preventing it from running nice and smoothly in the tube. Now we're gonna follow the same procedure. Make sure you pull it through the hole, pull it all the way, nice and tidy. And then we're gonna start putting our tubes back in place. Make sure you put them in the same order, as otherwise they're going to be out of place. Next one. Then we're going to go and install the last one. Through the last hole, nice and smoothly. There it is. All we have to do now is tie the cable. Right, let's now see how we did. Right, it doesn't really go to the last gear, and that's, of course, you can see the cable is quite loose. So now we're going to untie the cable once again. Then we're going to make sure it's nice and tidy. Right, that should do the job. That's nice. That's definitely better. We're now gonna go and change the front one, and then we'll cut the cables and regulate the gears. Since successfully changing the rear cable, we're now gonna go and change the front one. It's the same easy procedure. All you need is an Allen key and, of course, a new cable. So we're gonna untie the bolt. Once you do that, the cable comes loose, and then again take it all the way to the front, and then we'll take the tubes out and then also the last one. And we'll push the cable out. So that's how easy the cable comes. From there on, we'll go on we'll grab a new cable and we'll follow the same easy procedure. Not that easy with the left hand. Pull it all the way up, and then we're gonna go and put the tubings back in place. Start with the long one. Make sure you put them back in order. Right, tube number one. And tube number two. The last step would be tidying the cable. Again, make sure it's nice and tidy before you tie the nut. Right, that should be all done. Let's see how we did. Great, that is definitely working well. Now, we want to check how our gears are performing. Seems like the rear one is working nice and smoothly, and we don't really have to make any adjustments there. Yes, it definitely works nice and smoothly. So let's see the front one. Oh, here we have some slight issue. So all we have to do now is simply regulate the gears. You can hear that awful noise coming from them. So let's do that now. Great. All worked nice and smoothly now. What an easy fix was that, and what a result. Now we have to change the saddle, and then I believe we're good to go. So let's crack on and change the saddle. We've got a nice active gel saddle for himself, so it's nice and comfortable. Where even for myself, I don't really fancy those saddles, as after an hour of riding, your butt, it definitely hurts. So changing the saddle, it's nice and simple procedure as everything else on the bike. All we need is an Allen key, and we're just gonna untie the bolt. Once we've got the old saddle out, we're just gonna go and put the new one in place. With the saddle now in place, all we have to do is tidy it. Right, all done, and I'm pretty sure he will definitely appreciate that saddle. So now we'll go on and wipe the bike, and of course prepare it for the end, which is gonna be handing it over to my dad. As you already know, I was planning to change the pedals, but after a second thought, actually they're not that bad. The bearings works nicely, and also the grip of the pedals, it's quite good. Original, of course. So let's keep it that way. Let's not change them and just wipe them up. I believe the bike, it's sound mechanically. So all we have to do now, as you already know, is wipe it up and make it nice and shiny. Look at that! What an amazing present it has become. I can't wait to see my dad's face once he sees his new bike. I believe the bike is definitely good to go. Look at it! What a nice looking bike and a good condition too. All we have to do now is stick a ball. I have prepared one which matches to the best possible way the bike, and let's just stick this one on. Look at it! Definitely looking like a present now. All we have to do now is take it to him and see his reaction. So let's go and see what he thinks about his new bike. I think he's coming, so let's see what he thinks about our present. Happy birthday! I think he's definitely enjoying it. Look at that. We definitely make him happy today. Good, eh? What a great day we had today. We've managed to find a great bike for my dad, and what a present it became. I like to see someone happy finding the right bike for themselves. And that's the goal. Passing the joy to someone to enjoy riding the bikes. So if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe and share so more people like you can enjoy it. Goodbye and see you in the next episode.